I would like to talk about the 12-step program of AA. AA stands for Alcoholic Anonymous. AA is a global support group that helps individuals struggling with alcohol addiction achieve and maintain sobriety. The 12-step program is designed to promote recovery by fostering personal accountability, spiritual growth, and peer support. Each of the 12 steps of AA give clear understanding of how they apply to everyday life. Number 1, admit you are powerless over alcohol and that your life has become unmanageable. Once you recognize that despite efforts to limit drinking to weekends, you still keep drinking during weekdays and missing work, leading to job warnings and family tension, you must admit to yourself that alcohol is controlling you and not the other way around. Number 2, you must come to believe that a power greater than yourself can restore you to sanity. You can start by attending AA meetings regularly. You will see others maintaining sobriety by relying on something beyond themselves. Whatever that is, God's, the support of the other groups, or another high power. Very, very important when you are trying to get to sobriety. You will also begin to believe that help from outside you can guide you back to mental and emotional stability. Number 3, make a decision to turn your will and your life over to the care of God as you understand Him. After struggling to control your drinking on your own, decide to stop trying to manage your addiction by sheer willpower. Hand it over to God. Choose to trust in higher power, as I've said again, praying or meditating daily, and let go of trying to control everything by yourself. Step number 4, make a searching and fearless moral inventory of your life. Here you can write down all the ways your drinking has hurt your relationships, career, and self-esteem. Very important for recovery. Also list down your personal flaws like dishonesty and avoidance, and the moments when you acted out of anger or selfishness. This self-reflection is very uncomfortable, but do it thorough and without judgment. Number 5, admit to God, to yourself, and to other human beings the extent and exact nature of your wrongs. Sit down with your AA sponsor and share the moral inventory you created in step number 4. That talks openly about the harm you caused, including times you lied to your wife and neglected your children due to drinking. That is, if you're married. Confessing these things to other people helps release the shame and guilt. Number 6, be entirely ready to have God remove all those defects of characters, recognizing your own anger and need for control fuel your addiction. That you must know. Feel ready to let go of those traits, understanding that they are part of what keeps you trapped in unhealthy behavior. Prepare yourself mentally to accept the changes necessary to improve. Number 7, under the 12 steps, humbly ask God to remove your shortcomings. Very important. Feeling vulnerable, ask for help in letting go of your arrogance and dishonesty may help. Pray, meditate, or seek guidance from your sponsor with the understanding that this is not something you can do alone. A sponsor here means somebody who was already drinking and stopped and is recovering. Humbly acknowledge that change takes efforts and grace. Make a list of persons you harmed and become willing to make amends to them all. Create a list of the people you hurt, such as your mother, who you probably stole money from to buy alcohol, and her best friend, whom you pushed away during a drunken argument. You may feel anxious, but understand the need to repair these relationships and be willing to make amendments. Number 9, make direct amendments to such people whenever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. For example, you meet with your brother and apologize for the years of lying and borrowing money you never repaid due to your drinking. You promise to pay back, but you still owe him. However, for an example, an ex-girlfriend who is now happily married, you decide not to reach out directly, as it might cause unnecessary pain for her and her family. So you need to understand all those possibilities and act accordingly. Number 10, you should continue to take personal inventory, and when you are wrong, promptly admit it. You realize you snapped at a co-worker unnecessarily due to stress. Instead of ignoring it, you apologize the next day, taking responsibility for your own actions. Also reflect on emotional triggers and what you can do differently next time to avoid overreacting. Relapse is real and you must work towards it to avoid. Number 11, seek through prayer and meditation, as I said again, to improve your conscious contact with God as you understand Him, praying only for acknowledgement of His will for you and the power to carry that out. Begin each morning with 10 minutes of meditation and reflection, asking for strength and clarity to make good decisions that day. Last but not least, having had a spiritual awakening as the result of those steps, try to carry out this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all your affairs. As you practice sobriety, share your story at meetings and volunteer to help others struggling with addiction to avoid relapse. Apply the principle of humanity, honesty, and accountability in your work and personal relationships, striving to live a balanced life throughout life. This is very important. These examples show how the 12-step offer practical tools for addressing not only alcohol addiction, but also for fostering personal growth and accountability, and also recovery. For that matter, kindly refer your loved ones to me for early identification, diagnosis, assessment, and treatment. We'll be very happy to meet them and assist them in all ways. That is all I wanted to say about the 12 steps and recovery processes that alcoholics go through. And for more information and more insights, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wellness Redefined with Janet, and also like, share for more insights. Thank you for listening. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.